This is Dan Bensky, and I'm here to introduce our new Eastland Herb app, which most of our beta testers have found an invaluable addition to their working libraries. So I'm just going to go through some of the basics and maybe add a few tips that seems like early adopters have not all understood or figured out. First, we'll look at just how to look up herbs or formulas, and let's look at formulas first. Before we actually do that, I'd like to make sure you guys realize that where this little I with a circle around it is the introductions to the various subchapters or chapters. The whole chapter introduction is here under the all. You can see it's the whole thing from the book is here. And you go back. If you just want to look at one of the sections, maybe for wind heat, you can go there. And then that's all there. At the present time, the chapter summaries are not yet available in the app. So if you want to find any particular formula and you know which chapter it is, you can go to the chapters. Again, these are exactly the same as the book. But if you're not sure, you can look under all entries. And there are a plethora of ways to figure it out labeled here. You can write in the pinyin. Here I'm going to actually start with the Chinese. So there's Xiao and Chai, and Xiao Chai Tang shows up. So here's one way to find Xiao Chai Tang. Again, the whole thing from the book is here. If you want to look at one particular section, just jump to it. Maybe the modifications. You can scroll to that heading. It'll take you right there. If you want to go back to the top, we use the Apple standard, though perhaps not completely widespreadly known. Just tap on the time, and that'll take you back to the top of the entry. You can go back. We can find the same thing. Use a different keyboard. Use the regular English keyboard. Look at the Xiao. And this Xiao Chai Tang is right there. Similarly, we could look under the English name, minor. Again, you get there the same way. When you're in the formula part of the app, you can look through at anything that you want to understand. Let's go back to the modifications. Maybe we're interested in what Tianhua Fen does here, so we can just click on it. It'll take us right to the Tianhua Fen's entry in the herb. If you're interested in just maybe a quick view, you can do the snapshot view. Remember, when you bought the full app, you'll also have the snapshot view. You can just look at the key characteristics here. Or if we have interest or need to, we can go look at the whole entry. Go back to our Xiao Qinglong Tang or back to the beginning. If we want to go look in either of the books, we can go to the little book icon, maybe go back to Materia Medica, think, maybe this patient, Zisu Gung, is interesting. So let me type in Zisu Gung. There it is. I can take a look at it. I can say, yeah, that actually is pretty good for this person. They have a little bit of a cough, and oh yeah, and I could add Jiegung also. I can double check on that. There's again, if I want, I can do just a snapshot, or I can look at the whole entry, and then I can go back to where I started. Well, that's an overview of our new app. Hope you find it very useful.